Alright guys, welcome back to the Stone Age Productions channel here on YouTube. I'm pleased to announce I'm back in the Highlands for a week now, so it's going to be a bit of an exciting adventure. I haven't really got much planned. I've got a few ideas of what I want to do whilst I'm out here, but we'll see if we've got time to do them all. So stay tuned for the videos that are coming up over the next couple of weeks. Let's get into it. So as you saw there from the intro, I've started this trip again in Braemar, and I'm planning tonight to head out towards Loch over in this general direction. Now, I've brought my bike with me. My bike is only a £10 bike that I got from the scrapyard like a couple of years ago, so we'll see how this holds up for a week in the mountains. Let's do it. So a little bit on the situation today. I know that there's rain coming tonight. I don't know how heavy that rain is. Hopefully it's only going to be a bit of a drizzle. I've had to pack light for this trip because obviously I'm on the bike, so I've got no tent with me. I'm solely tarp camping for this one. So let's see how far we can get up this valley before that rain does come. If it comes in early, we'll have to just hunker down for the night because I can't really get wet because I've got a minimal change of clothes with me, just because I've got to pack lightweight. So let's carry on following this trail. We may camp somewhere around here tonight because everything around here, all the paths lead upwards. So I've just stopped here at the side of Loch to have a look at the maps to decide where I'm going to go and what I'm going to do over the next day or two. Now it's a bit of a circular route which I want to do in this area. I haven't been to this area before. I definitely want to try and get up to Loch to get over to the next loch, which I was kind of hoping to get to today and set up camp there. I've got to get up and do a couple of these hills, like go right up on top of them, and now it's about like 4 o'clock, so I don't think I've got time to do that. It'll be pushing it a bit, and I want to take it easy because it's my first day out here. I don't want to shock my body too much and fatigue myself for the next couple of days. So what I plan to do is just go to the far side of this loch here and find a decent place to set up tent and hopefully avoid all these midges. So let's go. So as you saw there from some of the drone footage, I've set up camp, so let me show you around. So I've got the water boiling down here for some dinner tonight. I'm gonna have a minced beef hot pot, and let me show you inside the setup. There's a bit of a crawl in, but I knew the weather was going to be dry this evening. I wouldn't actually put the tarp on top of this fly net. This is just basically to keep the midges from eating me alive tonight. That's pretty much it. But main thing about it is my view, which is not bad. So I'll probably check in with you a bit later once I've had some food. In a bit. So I've just come down to the side of the loch, which I'm planning to head down to tomorrow to continue on my route. And when I was eating food, I was looking at the maps, realised there's a bit of a river crossing just here. And the path that I want to get on is somewhere over the other side, which I can't quite see. It's over there somewhere, unless I've just got to follow this up. But I've got to be on the left-hand side of this river and head up through this valley here. That'll be a bit of fun to start off the morning tomorrow. As I said at the start of this video, I haven't really planned out anything that I'm doing out here. I'm just sort of going in a direction and seeing where I end up. I've got a few maps for this area because I haven't been here before, but after we've done the loop here and hit up Loch and a couple of the other lochs, I think the other one's called Loch and then we'll get up on some of these Munros that are dotted around this area. There's quite a few. We'll obviously be taking the bike with us, so that'll be interesting. Some downhill sections will be quite fun, and then we'll head back over in the direction of Braemar. I mean, this is my loose plan, and then we'll head out the other direction, going north into the main heart of the Cairngorms and towards Ben Macdui, and maybe we might even summit Ben Macdui with the bike, who knows. So if you haven't heard of Ben Macdui before, it is the second highest place in the UK, other than the first, which is Ben Nevis, of course. There's a few spots that I might go and check out as well. We might even head back over to Shelterstone, which you might have seen if you follow this channel from my winter hiking trip where I slept out underneath Shelterstone in the middle of winter. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. So yeah, this trip's going to be quite interesting over the next couple of weeks. I don't really know how I'm going to edit it all together, but we'll see how that turns out once it's finished and I get home and sit down with all the footage that I've got in front of the computer. So I'm heading back up the hill now, back to camp, but I just thought after food, have a little bit of a light stroll, bit of a reconnaissance mission almost, see where I'm going tomorrow. And the valley up there looks quite cool, so there's going to be plenty of waterfalls in the next couple of days as well. And yeah, we'll just see how we get on. So, see you in a bit. So I'm back at camp now, and it looks like there was a bit of rain that was following me, so that's going to come over. Probably just some light drizzle, or we hope anyway. Now before I climb into the tent or the shelter here, I'm just going to nip up to my water source just up here. And that's probably why there's a lot of midges around my camp. So I'll just get some water and then I'll climb into the tent. So this is going to be me for the rest of this evening, so I'll pretty much call it here because it's not going to be that interesting to film anything more this evening, and I'll see you tomorrow, or in your case next week. Thanks for tuning in, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, and there'll be plenty more to come. See you next time.
There's a rainbow.